send out information.
All right, and what is your
to make,
DTV question?
or to give you the best.
We've had a lot of calls so far, more than we're expecting, but it's exciting. And most of the questions have been about people who have satellite that aren't receiving the channels. We've had a lot of those calls. We've had a lot of technical questions about the converter boxes. We've had a lot of questions about, I saw the signal, like what do I need to do to get ready? I thought I had a digital television, but I guess I don't. We've had a lot of antenna questions. We've also had some really silly questions. There was one caller who asked if his television that plugged into his cigarette lighter in his car would still work with the digital signal. And we've had a few different calls about questions as to whether they really need a converter box for all of their TVs or if one converter box in the house. We had some people thinking that it was kind of like cable, where if you got cable in the house, then all the TVs will be hooked up to cable. But so we've had a lot of different types of questions so far.
So you're missing like your ABC, right, and Fox you're missing, and CBS, like all those great channels? Okay. So you're going to want to get an antenna that has the red color on it, the red UHF, so it's going to have like a box with like the red.
I mean, when you hear the phone ring and it's a 75, 76-year-old woman that has an antenna on her roof and that she's not receiving the signals, and this is really her main source of companionship, her activity. She really relies on television in a different way than young people do. It's really a good feeling to be able to talk that person through resolving whatever issue they have. I mean, we're absolutely providing a very valuable service to the people of North Carolina that are undergoing what is the most significant change in television history, and that's moving from analog to digital. And so as they're on the phone, I told them, look, this is not an endless stream of calls. We're resolving this one household at a time, and eventually for the state of North Carolina, the phone is going to stop ringing. And people will be ready for the DTV transition. And that's such a nice thing to be able to do for people. And people love their TV, and so they're so thrilled to have a resource like this to walk them through the issues that they're having.
We only had a 2-hour training session, and everyone is doing a wonderful job answering all of the questions. They're really just taking it upon themselves to resolve the issues, which is great. And it's great that we have the technical ability to do all of this and to help the state. I think it's so nice that we can participate in something like this because it really is a public service. There's a lot of people that need information about the digital transition and they don't really know where to turn. So I think it's exciting that we get to participate in this big historic event because it's the biggest thing since color TV, as they say. So I think it's exciting that we get a chance to participate in a big event like this and that we can help out the community with their problems.